I've gone grey. Hopefully this color change brings some good things to the channel. Not like any of the other color changes have done anything though. Anyway, I've been in a Call of Duty mood recently, so why not take the time for me to review Call of Duty World at War for the Xbox 360. Oh boy, I have a lot to cover here. In the Call of Duty releases, this falls after the monumental Call of Duty 4, which I have also reviewed on this channel if you want to check that out at all. But Call of Duty built itself on World War II games, which is what a lot of other shooters had done at the time, but when Call of Duty 4 came out, it brought Call of Duty to the center stage in terms of first-person shooters, so it had some pretty big fills to shoe. Fills to shoe? Shoes to fill. But in terms of the campaign, I think it's on par with Call of Duty 4, some would say even better. It took a lot of the grit that Call of Duty 4 had and turned it up a notch in the World War II setting. The very first scene had a soldier get his eye gouged out with a cigar, stark difference from Call of Duty 4's tutorial section. The campaign featured an iconic sniper mission and an iconic character in Reznov. While it felt a little average in terms of World War II shooters at times, there was one area that it made up for, and that was the co-op campaign. Yeah, co-op campaign. Why was this feature dropped in future Call of Duties? It was a great feature, it was fun, entertaining, and probably the most underrated aspect of this game, to be honest. There were hidden death cards hidden throughout the missions of the campaign that would unlock cheats and new engaging ways to play through the campaign. Some required only headshots, and others would make your gun shoot paintballs. It was an inventive way to spice up the campaign. As I discussed with Call of Duty 4, you can't really enjoy the multiplayer experience anymore like when you could when it launched, but it was really fun to play, but in my opinion it was a step down from Call of Duty 4. I personally like the Infinity Ward aesthetic with Call of Duty 4 and the Modern Warfare entries, but I recognize that that's a personal preference, but other than that, the whole balance of the game was ruined by the MP40. I've never seen in my days a gun that was so overpowered as the MP40 was. There was really no other reason to run any other automatic gun. Besides the terrible weapon bounce, there wasn't any camos to grind for, which historically has been one of the reasons Call of Duty typically has the staying power after release. Like I said, it was fun to play, but it definitely wasn't on the level of Call of Duty 4 in terms of multiplayer. This multiplayer had also introduced tanks on some of the maps, which they were a little gimmicky and not too many people used them, but that typically doesn't match up with the classic Call of Duty experience. Golden Age COD multiplayer just didn't have vehicles that anyone could just walk up and start using. And now time for the highlight of the game and the feature that would ultimately change the course of Call of Duty games going forward. Zombies. There are a specific kind of zombies, and I won't really say because apparently that can get you demonetized or something. I don't know, not like I really have to worry about monetization anyway. It's hard to explain the mystique of this mode when it first came out, because not everyone had smartphones and could distribute information as quickly as they do nowadays, so when rumors spread that you could unlock a secret mode by beating the game, it definitely raised the intrigue and made the whole mode even more mysterious. The OG map, Nacht der Toten, is your bare-bones zombies map. You got 4 rooms, very little in terms of wall weapons, and no perks. It's fun to play by yourself or if you've never played before, but it can get frustrating when you get to the higher levels because you definitely just run out of ammo and get overwhelmed, and it's not really because of poor planning by the player, it's just hard to make it really far. The second map, Vrakt, takes place in an insane asylum, which adds to the creepiness of the mode. It also introduced perks and turning on the electricity. This is my second favorite map of the original game because it just took the first map and improved on pretty much every single area you could ask for without going overboard. Shino Numa, the third map, went a little bit overboard. It was confusing to navigate, and in the previous maps there was usually spots to just sit and spray bullets, whereas this map it was much more of a run and gun style, and that would just get exhausting to have to do the whole game. Not to say it was a bad map, because it wasn't, but it just didn't play to the style of play that most players were accustomed to when playing this mode. The final map is, and in my opinion it's the best zombies map in any Call of Duty game since, and that's Der Ries, or Der Reis, or whatever, I don't speak German. But this map added everything you could have asked for in a zombies mode. It's not too hard to find your way around, they added monkey bombs, they added a Wunderwaffe, and of course, the Pack-a-Punch machine. I'd say about 60 to 70% of all my zombies games came on this map. It was just so fun to play and it was head and shoulders above any of the other maps. It even had the monkey bomb Easter egg and an easy spot to sit in the back of the map. All in all, it revolutionized future Call of Duty games and helped inspire the zombie peak of cultural influence that occurred around the same time. These maps are difficult to play solo though. I couldn't get very far without struggling and dying. I'd say that might be the only negative I could say about the mode. It's just really hard to play by yourself, but they weren't really designed to play by yourself. It was designed to play with 4 people, or 2 or 3, whatever. This was still on the front end of the Call of Duty popularity wave, and it often gets overlooked because of the game before it, Call of Duty 4, and the game after it, Modern Warfare 2. but this is probably the best World War II Call of Duty game ever made, and if you're a Call of Duty fan who's never played it, there's no reason not to give it a chance. Before going into this review, I didn't think World at War would rate this high with me, because I feel like a lot of Call of Duty fans base the games off of the multiplayer factor and not off of the game as a whole, but trying to look at this more objectively with World at War, it definitely went up in my book. I know F-Zero is more of a classic, but there's just so much more to do in World at War, I honestly can't keep it out of the top 5, so F-Zero gets the bump for now. I feel like putting 2 Call of Duties over F-Zero is going to get me flack if I do get more followers, but I just gotta trust my gut. Thanks for watching anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, stay tuned for the next review coming soon.